Visit Allie's, Estevan's finest dining experience.
We're back on Eye on Saskatchewan. As you can see, Tim Solzhen has his Hawaiian shirt on, and we're all ready to do some cooking today. So what's on the menu for today, Tim?
We've got a splendid little soup recipe, considering how cold it is outside. Soup's a good thing to have at this time of the year, and it's called pasta I fagioli, which is Italian for, I don't know. I can recognize pasta pretty good, but I fagioli, I think it refers to the kidney beans we're going to be putting in a bit later.
Let's go over some of the ingredients that we're going to have today. We've got, we'll move the water out of the way here and turn some cans around.
Sure. We'll get the English side out, I think.
Yeah, we'll get the English side out. There
well, I think you do, yeah.
I have the English side out. You're way ahead of me.
Okay.
Okay, so we got some tomatoes.
Yeah, you've got your chopped tomatoes, so you've got your red kidney beans, 2 cans of beef broth, which you'll need as well. We've got some oregano here as well. And those are some of the canned ingredients and so on. We've got the pasta here, and we'll put the recipe up at the end. We have about a little more than a cup of macaroni. I think that's... it's
a nice spiral pasta.
Fusilli, yes. Keeping with the Italian theme. Fusilli, yeah.
Fusilli, see, I'm learning something.
It's like it's shot from rifles. That's how you get the
rifling effect on the pasta. Okay.
And we also have
fresh stuff wrapped in here as well.
We've got 3 carrots and 3 celery stalks and 1 onion. I'll just hold that up there.
Onion, there you go.
Everybody's seen an onion. And
nice medium onion.
We also have a couple of pepperoni sticks here, which we'll be throwing in later as well.
Okay. And the pepperoni not only adds a little bit of bulk to it, but will add some flavor as well.
You bet. Absolutely.
This looks good already.
Pepperoni is an optional kind of thing. If you want to go with less fat, less meat, you don't have to put it in. But I thought, it's
pepperoni is a good thing, especially if you want to heat something up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Some chopping to start with.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to do some chopping on the onion here. Maybe I'll perform my duties as the official Eye on Saskatchewan can opener here.
Okay.
You notice we're going the low-tech route here. We have a manually operated can opener.
That's okay. They're quieter.
Yeah, they're quieter. They're better for the environment.
Yeah.
I'm not using any energy other than my own.
Yes, there we go.
It actually works, too.
So, yeah, this is an ideal kind of thing for, a Saturday afternoon if you want to put a batch on and let it kind of simmer, fill up the house with wonderful smells for hours and hours on end, and then the family can kind of dig in.
Oh, there's nothing like a good hearty soup, that's for sure.
Okay, that's for sure.
Okay, can I pour this into the stock pot over there already?
Oh, sure. I don't have the heat on there yet, but
almost lost it there.
We can. Okay, I got the onions chopping up here, and
yeah, we've warmed up our fry pan to do a little.
Yeah, the pan is warm, and I've got some oil in there. My recipe the original recipe called for olive oil, but you can use pretty much any kind, whatever you have on hand.
Yeah, I think if you're going to make an Italian soup like this, they're likely to call for that olive oil.
Yeah, exactly. This is not a real unusual recipe. It's a popular one back home with my mom, but it pops up from time to time in magazines like Canadian Living and that sort of thing. So it's not all that uncommon, really. I'll just get the onions going in here. There we go. And they're making onion frying noises. Good.
Good. Warmed up nice.
All right.
A little reminder too with the kidney beans, they want you to save the juice.
Yeah, actually,
don't drain them.
The thing is, what we're going to do with the kidney beans is throw the whole thing in. The can, oil, the works. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just chop these celeries up a little. And we need 3 stalks of celery. That gives it some of that celery flavor. Celery really has a lot of flavor. I mean, not everyone goes for it, but
I like celery.
But it's I think it's nutritionally a sound choice as well.
It's nutritionally good, and it adds some nice color and also some texture.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Your soup. Anybody who if you're a soup aficionado like me, there's nothing like putting some fresh stuff in there.
Oh yeah, and it also
just sneak my little. Make myself useful here.
Oh, there we go.
Help with the saute.
Okay.
I'm a sauteer from way back.
So easy it's so easy when you know the language.
Isn't it? I'm learning more all the time. We get more and more chefs on the show. It's been great.
Yeah, it's.
Had Barry Rogers on from Estevan. He had some fun with us. Barry's going to come back again. You can look for Barry, I think, on the 21st of February he's coming in, so probably on the 22nd of February. He's got a long trip, so we have to tape in the afternoon. But
yeah. Okay. Now we don't have a vegetable peeler, but I'm just going to. This knife is pretty sharp, so that helps a lot. And
we had Barry Berglund did some sharpening for me on our knives here.
Oh, yes, yes.
Tuned everything up for us. Now they're nice and sharp. I can cut myself on TV for everybody to see.
I don't think we want to do that. I could talk, however, about going out for a walk last night and not covering my ears and freezing them, because you notice they're kind of red this
They're a
morning?
little red today, aren't they?
That was really clever. After 35 years, I'd figure it out. But, you know,
it's definitely toque season out there.
It's cold on the prairies, folks.
Yeah.
But I'm wearing the Hawaiian shirt. This is not really a Hawaiian dish, but I thought, actually, our own Elizabeth Popowich suggested last week that we...
Well, attitude is everything. Yeah.
Jazz things up a little in the depths of this abominable winter.
Attitude is everything, and I think maybe if a guy puts on a Hawaiian shirt, maybe you start to think you're in Hawaii.
Well, till you go outside again. Huh? I did wear a sweater over this to come to work.
A little culture shock there,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, but it's a cheap way to escape the winter doldrums without actually boarding a plane and going.
Time to call our buddy George Sletton there and find out what kind of deals they got in warmer climates this time of year. You listening, George?
Yeah.
Give me a call. I think it's time to find out what the getaway packages are going for these days.
Yes.
Remember the city of Winnipeg? There was one of the local travel companies there got in all kinds of trouble with the city of Winnipeg when they were running, they ran some kind of advertising showing, well, I guess Portage and Main is supposed to be the coldest corner in Canada.
Certainly the windiest.
Yeah, the windiest corner, and they did it. It actually didn't make Winnipeg look very good. It made the getaway destinations look very, very good. I think the Chamber of Commerce got a little upset with the traveling guy there, but oh well, can't keep everybody happy.
Well.
I thought the ads were kind of funny.
Yeah.
There we go. This is colorful enough to eat.
Yep. And you will eventually.
I'm going to have to do a fried cabbage. I've been having fried cabbage at home lately. I decided I better lose a few pounds.
Ah, okay.
And I found cabbage. Cabbage is cheap. I think I bought this cabbage for, I think, 26 cents a head or something like this.
Wow.
And I really like it. You just a little butter in the bottom of the
prices.
pan.
Wow.
Yeah, a little butter in the
Fried
bottom of the pan. You fry up some cabbage, a little salt and pepper. It's delicious. I'll have to try that.
Wow. Well, anything's good fried, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I was reading the columnist in the Star Phoenix, their humor columnist, decided he and his friends would try and saute Mars bars. Actually, deep fry Mars bars, batter them up and deep fry them. What a great idea.
Deep fried Mars bars.
Yeah, they said they were not too bad. Of course, they had a few beers at the time, too. So.
Well, of course. Like my wife, Diane, Diane has done, what do you call that? Fried ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just delicious.
It's kind of a Mexican
You would wonder how you could deep fry ice cream, but it actually works very well, and it is good. If Diane would do television, I'd get her to come on and make that for us. But
okay. I'm just going to...
she teaches school. She doesn't do TV. She's told me that many times.
Ah, yes. Near the twain shall meet.
Yes, if she shows me how to do it, maybe I'll try it. But I can imagine what would happen. We haven't had any explosions on set, have we, Peter? If I tried to deep fry ice cream, we could have some problems there.
Okay, once the vegetables are tender, and they're sautéing up nicely there.
Oh, they're coming along. I think the onions are done, but I mean the carrots and celery will take quite a while to...
Okay, could you just activate the heat on the big element here,
right.
so we got the pan going?
What do we want? Just a nice warming? We want
Sure. Okay.
Temperature there, okay.
And the thing to do now, I'll just consult the recipe quickly, is make with the tomatoes. Bob has conveniently opened the can. We have a large can of diced tomatoes. If you use whole tomatoes, you'd have to chop them up a little.
You want them chopped a little?
So yeah, I bought the diced kind. Recipe ready, they say. So
okay.
We're just going to put that theory to the test.
Nice thing with any kind of tomato, even if you use the whole ones, if you're going to simmer them for a while, they will break up.
No, sure they'll soften. Oh man, that's loud. I'm gonna pad that. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. We haven't got the garbage can mic. We're all right.
Okay, it's not like Fox TV. Okay, here we go with the 2 cans of beef broth, and the recipe calls for beef broth and not consomme, so I don't know what...
Make sure you use the beef broth.
The technical reason is, but they are different. I'm just not up on my cooking enough to know the exact difference between the two. Consomme is a little sweeter, I think. But, there we go. Okay. And yeah, now we've got the 2 cans of water, and since we don't have water out here on the set, I took the liberty of filling the measuring cup. And I think I've got about 20 ounces in there. Those little soup cans are 10 ounces each. So
10 ounces each, so.
Just, there we go with
some water.
About 20 ounces of water.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. And we also need 1½ teaspoons of oregano. And I got the oregano here. And let's check out the old hand-eye coordination. There we go.
Do it over the pot.
Oh,
that way, if you spill, we just get extra stuff in the recipe.
You are learning.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. and about a teaspoon and a half of oregano.
Ah, excellent. That looks good.
It's an Italian dish, and you gotta have some oregano in it. Okay.
I don't know about the soup, but this looks good enough to eat right here.
Oh yeah, let's.
I love stir-fried vegetables.
It's upstaging my shirt for utter Technicolor radiance there.
There we go. Oh yeah, we got lots of color in here. There's carrots, the celery, the onions.
Ah yes. He's giving us only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't believe
we have to
the
chop
time
up
is
some
flown.
sausage. Oh, it's gone already.
Ah, you might as well just start
can go in
putting
there?
that in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've sauteed.
Okay.
Now this will take the carrots and celery will take a little longer, but
Yeah.
we can just dump out. Boy, aren't these non-stick pans great?
Oh yeah.
Slides right off of there.
Okay.
That smells good already. That oregano.
Now, ordinarily in the recipe, you would let this mixture here simmer for 30 to 40 minutes because we don't have that much time. And before adding the beans, I'm going to add the beans right now, and that's 1 can, liquid and everything.
Okay.
Just fire it right in there. Okay.
All right, I'll give her
All right.
a stir there.
And this is the point at which we get to the pasta in the name, and that's I'm using fusilli, as I said before. You can use just about any old kind you might have around the house. Not spaghetti, obviously, but
Okay.
any kind of little pasta like that.
So you can
I'll
add
pour
that
those
to
in.
it?
That's a little more than a cup, what we've got there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that looks like soup already.
Okay, now the meat portion is as I said, optional. You can have it or you can not have it, or you can vary the amount so that not every bowl, not every spoonful has some meat in it. But
Okay, and this is a pepperoni.
this
that
is a
you're using
pepperoni.
today.
You want to use something that's either smoked or that's ready to eat, like your pepperoni sausage kind of thing. Your
Keeping with our
deli meat.
Italian
Yeah.
theme today.
And just
Oh,
cut
this
them up
looks like
about
a good soup.
little half-inch rounds there, and
You
that'll.
just want to simmer this. You want to get it
Yeah.
to bring it to a boil and then maybe just let it simmer.
Oh yeah, as with many dishes, the longer you simmer it, of course the flavors
Yeah, the flavors will
combine
mix,
and
so-
mingle.
Oh,
and
that looks
and
good. I
so
like the colors.
Like that.
Okay, let's pop that recipe up.
All
and
right.
we'll take a look at all the ingredients.
Okay.
Well, you can do some chopping. I'll run through the recipe for
Sure.
it today. So we used 1 chopped onion, which we sautéed, 3 chopped celery stalks, which went into the sauté, and 3 chopped carrots, which went into the sauté with 1 cup of oil. As Tim mentioned, you can use some olive oil. We went with the canola oil today. 2 cans of beef broth, and then we added 2 cans of water to that, 1.5 teaspoons of oregano, which really, I can smell the oregano already.
Oh, yeah.
We dropped in 1 can of kidney beans and a cup of macaroni or pasta, and as Tim mentioned, the sausage is optional, and we're adding 2 big sticks of sausage today, so we're going to end up with something that looks a lot like a stew. I don't know if can we go to our overhead shot, Elaine, and I can maybe show everybody what this looks like now? There we go. Look at that. Now that is going to be a hearty soup. It looks like it's soup and a meal here.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
You can eat
yeah.
this with a fork.
And what we want to do, we can't show you this because obviously it's not ready yet, but when you serve it, you can just sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top, and that'll complete it nicely, you know, a nice loaf of bread, and that's a nice lunch or a supper.
I'm going to try that one at home. Look at that. I mean, that looks great already. All we have to do is get the macaroni set. Well, thank you very much, Tim.
No
It's a
problem.
nice, excellent recipe, especially in the cold weather, to warm everybody up. We're going to have this simmer for a while, maybe have a bowl at the end of the show, so stay with us. We'll be back with more in just a moment.